Yeah, we're recording.
Okay. So, last time on the hell world of Aetera, the adventurers were adventuring in a town where they were adventuring and killing things. And a lot of things happened, and that's where we pick off tonight. Nah, that's not what happened, right? So what did happen last session? You guys fought a lot of monsters, a lot of critters, right? Making your way through this town, looking for whoever was responsible for driving the creatures insane. And you encountered a new companion, Arden, who is now with the party. He is a human barbarian and fights with pure rage and uses a two-handed weapon, two-handed sword. He seems pretty tough in battle, which was helpful for you since Gerlach Ironsides became deathly ill during last week's uh, session, I guess, somehow. And you guys made your way to a very large building in the town and fought three giant, like firebird type creatures who almost beat the party senseless, but you were able to survive it. So you had to take a step back and recover, and took a long rest, and that's where we ended. Right? That's where we left off. So you guys are long rested now. I have everybody up to date. And I think there was something you were planning to do immediately upon starting this week. I think Andy had some thoughts last week when we were trying to end the session. Do you remember what that was, Andy?
I was going to start blowing up roofs with lightning bolts, but the spell is ended.
Oh, okay,
So
that's
that we kind
right.
of peek inside to kind of make it a little bit easier to search this.
You think it might, but maybe not. You can still try that.
Yeah, I mean, I had the spell going and it lasts for a really long time. So that was why I was kind of thinking of it. I don't know if we don't need to recast it into it now.
Yeah, it was just a thought. Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys are currently camped outside of the town. Do you want to head back there right now, or do you have other plans?
I kind of want to head back to that building where those birds were. Those were the strongest by far, and that was a big building, so maybe they were protecting it.
Okay. Yeah, they could have been.
Sounds good.
All right, so you guys make your way back there. You zoom guys in here. All right. Everybody see them? Everybody see their tokens? Okay. Before we get too far, does anyone want to take control of Arden tonight? It's fairly straightforward to play.
Sure.
Okay.
All right, so I'll give you temporary control, Thorndil. Okay, you have control of the barbarian.
Is anyone else's fog of war kind of? I can see the town, though some of it's grayed out, but I can still see through the fog of war, the dynamic lighting. I don't know if that's a weird setting.
I think. Oh, hold on, let me see what I have turned on real quick.
I think it's it won't actually show you what's in there. It just shows you the outline.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can
think
see
that's
the houses,
right.
and I don't see any other tokens. So, I just
other tokens meaning other than the party, or you don't even see the party?
No, I can see the party. I couldn't see if there were hidden monsters out on the streets. So I don't see anything that stands out. I just have more information than
Yeah, so what
Um,
I have Explorer mode turned on. So that reveals areas of the map that players have already explored, does not reveal areas that were revealed when Explorer mode was disabled.
Okay.
And it was previously called Advanced Fog of War. Normally I don't know why. I normally don't turn that on, but if it's working okay, I'll just leave it on because it is a little bit more informative. Is it running good for you guys? Like everything?
Yes, so
Yeah, it
far.
seems good.
Good. All right. Go ahead
Oh,
and make your way. You guys are directly behind that building you fought the birds at. So you're at the back side of it. This is the building, the one to this side. Might want to stealth up carefully. I don't know.
Sorry, I think I was muted.
go a little
instead of
slower.
stealth.
Oh, those are corpses.
Definitely going stealthily at this point.
Okay. Okay. Gorvok is saying we should probably be very close. I sense my brother's power very close now. Very close.
Can I just fly up onto the roof and look through the hole that I blasted?
If you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. See what I can see in there.
From there you can only see like part of a room, which is also like all the other buildings you've been in so far are just very dilapidated and destroyed.
Okay. Listening at the hole. Can I hear anything moving around?
Make a perception
Okay.
check. Yeah.
In this building.
Nope, you don't hear much at all, and you listen very closely.
Okay.
You don't detect anything new that like you're not hearing from outside. So
I'll hop down and relay. It sounds quiet in there.
All right. Should we check it out or move on?
Well, we're here. Let's go. Check it out. Where's doors? Did you already say that?
um, I'd say something like right about there. Yeah, it's hard to display doors on these buildings from outside.
Okay.
So
Gonna send.
because I'm using multiple maps, so it's these just represent the outside, and I got to move you to another map to represent the inside. So you guys headed in that way.
Yeah, we should send
Yeah.
Arden in first.
All right. Well, I just got you guys grouped up kind of for now, and then you can rearrange yourselves inside. Let me move you guys to a new map. This real quick. Or here, help. Yeah.
You're breaking up for me.
All right, you guys see everything?
No.
Or- How about now? Any better?
Yeah, I see it. It's the top. The top middle of the. Oh no. Okay, I guess wrong. There we go. Yeah, I see it. I'm centered.
You guys are like right here. You should be centered on the right building now.
All right. Yeah, I can see now.
We investigate the room. What do we see?
Okay, so multiple multiple tables are in this room. This looks like a fest hall of some type. Um, and it's not in too bad shape, but everything looks like sort of like no one's been here for days or weeks or something. Like nothing's been cleaned and it's just dirty. This could have been the inn slash fest hall of the town, but there's no signs of any people or any valuable items in here. So
Um, um, okay, I look on the floor to see if I can see any footprints, like from somebody who maybe came through here.
mhm. Make a do a survival check for me, please. There are obvious signs of like animal activity here. Scratches on the floor, just going about everywhere, to and fro. But you look real close and you do see the faint outline of humanoid footprints heading south through the hall and this way a little bit.
Looks like somebody went this way. Um, and
Eh,
sorry,
Go
go ahead.
ahead, ask your question.
I was just gonna ask if we can see the footprints going in here.
Yeah, I was about to say that actually. They continue on this way. You're starting to pass through some like a hallway now, off the main hall, and there's some like sort of barracks or bunks or like just like in rooms, like where people would like hang their hat for the night, kind of thing. Just small bedrooms and stuff with multiple beds in them. But the tracks continue onward down the hall past that.
I'll be on your guard.
Okay. Your tracker, once she makes her way further down the hall, will be able to see something new. She's not with the party. Okay. Are you moving up?
Slowly, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right. The tracks continue into this room right here. Yeah. There's sort of like
Um,
muddy boot prints that you're tracking, by the way. They go all the way over to here. They seem to end right about there.
is this a hole like down or a hole in the ceiling? Floor.
Well, you don't see the ceiling, so it's on the floor there. Yeah. Um, as you approach it, you got to get in the room so I can tell you what's in there. You can't be standing back there. As you get closer to it, you can see obviously there is a rope tied off to a beam in the floor, which dangles down below a dark open area here.
Hmm.
Hmm. I'd suggest Arden go
Um,
first, but I'm afraid I don't think you have dark vision, do you?
I don't think he does. Now he's human.
Abby, having cast dark vision on herself earlier, will look down into the hole and see if she sees anything.
Actually, you have to recast it because that was the day before.
I'll look down with dark vision.
Recast it. Got it.
All right, 1 sec. I'll put that back on so we know. Yeah, you got your dark vision again. All right, you look down into the hole. You can see as far as you can see. You got to stay there so I can continue to explain this. How far can you see with your dark vision? You have standard dark vision or improved dark
Yeah.
vision?
Range of 60 feet.
Yeah, I know.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, I meant with him though. Because Noctua was looking, not you yet. So
90 feet.
90 feet of dark vision.
Yeah, that's what it
Okay.
says.
All right, you can make out to the bottom where this rope ends. It's pretty far down. It's not quite 90 feet though. You figure it's like at least 60 or 70 feet down there that it goes down below the structure of the home, through the earth, into the ground, and there's some type of, opening underneath, like some type of substructure to this place. It looks like natural cave or tunnel like environment.
I'll relay that. I can see it too. Did we go down?
The question is, who first?
Do you want to just send someone down by themselves, or do you want to? Are you all going to try to go down there together?
I think we all should go down together. Avi can fly, so she can fly down.
Yeah, that's true.
Pantheras can probably climb down.
We can telekinesis Pantheros down.
Oh, okay.
Or someone could carry them, but yeah, that telekinesis work. Who has the telekinesis? Is that you, Noctua?
Both me and Thorndale do, don't we?
Yeah, I have it too. Between us, there's nothing
How
we
much is
can't
that?
lift.
How much can you lift with that? I forget now.
I think it's like
Pretty
500
sure it's 500
pounds.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Is it something like that? Yeah, it is 500 pounds. You're right. Good. Okay. Yeah, I doubt Pantheros weighs. How much would a panther weigh? Maybe 100, maybe 200 at the most.
Yeah, they're
Jaguars
like
are
sleek
120 to 210.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, you could
Leopards
do
are
that.
68. But
So
yeah, I can flap down and telekinesis him down.
yeah, you could do that easily, and then everybody else just can climb down the rope. There's no skill check required to climb the rope, but if you want to fly down, that makes it easier for the rest of you. Um,
I don't know how draining telekinesis is to do. So yeah. Either way,
it doesn't cost. I would say it costs just an action. Like you just use your action to do it. So
okay.
it just allows you to take that action. I don't have any limit. Wait, you use your bonus action to move the objects.
Okay. And it
Yeah,
requires concentration, which matters for me.
it does. It does actually. Yeah. Yeah, that's the one thing. It's sort of like a free spell, like a free cantrip almost, that you can
Mhm.
always basically do.
No, it's cool.
Yeah, I would say actually the actual act of starting it doesn't even cost an action, because that's how I have it worded. And you're just using your bonus action to manipulate the objects, but you do have to concentrate. So that's sort of the thing. Okay, so you guys are headed in there, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah,
All together?
all together.
Yeah, that's a good idea. It would be bad if you didn't do that. All right, I gotta find my cave map here. Give me something here. Give me a moment. Think about what you want to do while doing this. I got so many maps going on. Sorry, I apologize, but I think I'm on the right one. I am. Woohoo! All right, instead of a rope, there's a ladder where I'm gonna put you guys. So just pretend it's a rope. Okay. I think I grabbed everybody. Arden died. Okay, now he's here. So just so you know, it is very dimly lit. Not even dim. Yeah, it's dimly lit right where you are, so it's not total darkness. But it is fairly dark. So you end up in a small cavern or small tunnel. Does everybody see where we're at? Right here.
Mhm.
Okay. Um. Yeah, you can see some of the outline of this area here. Just over to the side, there's a small like area there that looks like an alcove of some types or some type, um, and it is just covered in human skulls, carefully
Wow,
stacked human
that's not
skulls.
promising.
Can I investigate that? Like,
To do what exactly? What do you want to try to do?
I want to see if there's anything else there. Like, if there's like a is it just skulls, or like are they, maybe there's something like under the skulls, like in the piles, or
You
I want to
can
unstack these skulls.
you want to unstack them?
See if there's
Yeah.
anything there.
Then make. How do you want to unstack them? And what
Very
in what
carefully.
manner? Very carefully.
Yeah.
All right.
Like, I'm
If
not
you're
just
gonna
gonna
do
like
that,
just pull the pile down. Like, I'm gonna
mhm,
take the time to unstack them, to try to not make noise.
then make a sleight of hand check to do that.
Ooh. That's not horrible.
Do you want to use a hero point?
Yeah, I do actually.
Okay. All right. There you go. So a 19 ain't too bad. You carefully and meticulously start moving the skulls around without dropping any on the ground one at a time, looking for clues or items or anything. The only things that you find are some loose change that was put inside the skulls. For whatever reason, you're not sure. Um, and you find something else. You find a topaz worth 500 gold, a tiger eye gem. There's some gems buried inside the skulls, and a diamond,
Oh shit!
a large
Oh,
diamond worth 5,000 gold pieces.
who wants to get reincarnated?
Can you
That
cast
was required.
reincarnation?
I think it's a 1,000, but yeah, it's pretty expensive. And you could come back as a badger, I think.
No, you come back as a different race randomly. You have to roll on a table and see what happens, but no. No badgers. Come on.
Ugh, bummer.
I've always wanted to see someone in my party get turned into that. You know, I think no, we did. Remember Dem in our one campaign? Dem Dazzlenut got reincarnated, and she came back as an elf, even though
Yeah.
she was born a gnome. So she got lucky.
Mhm.
She didn't turn into an orc.
I don't think the elves were
Oh,
so thrilled about it.
they accepted you, I think. All right, so back to this. You guys start looking through this. Thorndale does, and this is all you find. What else do you do?
Yeah, he'll put that in the group inventory. Maybe we can sell that diamond for some individual ones for your spells. Oh, I'll turn
Panthera?
to. Go ahead.
Oh, Pantheros is gonna smell around like the perimeter and see, well, what he's smelling for is like animals or people that aren't us and other stuff. Something around the whole perimeter.
Okay, make them do a perception check. All right, he doesn't smell anything in this general area around the perimeter at all. So There is a faint whiff of something to the north. He's not able to identify it and tell you verbally like what it is, but it doesn't smell good. It smells like he calls it burnt air, is what he says. The air smells like it's burnt up ahead. Not like smoke, but it's something else that's like just burning the air.
Avi then
And he can also hear a faint sound. Sorry. The sound of just a coalescing um like energy or something.
Panthera smells something burning this way. And it doesn't sound like a good thing burning. Maybe something bad, and maybe a slight sound. Should we investigate north?
Well, before we leave, are there any obvious signs of trauma on the skulls?
Trauma meaning like cuts or stuff like that?
Yeah, I mean, does it appear they died to a head wound, and does it appear that I mean, are they skulls or are they heads? And if they're
Skulls.
skulls,
Definitely skulls, yeah. Yeah.
do they appear gnawed up? Or are they old, or are they?
They're fresh. You got to make a check though. I think if you want more
Okay.
information, make an investigation check for that.
Okay. No, thank you. Hold
Oh, that's really good.
Phew.
Yeah. So they do bear the marks of some type of animal or something that has done this to them, but what's the most interesting part is how well they've been cleaned and stacked, as if someone felt they needed a place to rest their heads. There's some symbolic nature to what was done here. The skulls do show signs, though, of what I just said. So, like, they were probably killed by animals.
Okay. Do they appear to have been cleaned after, or?
Yes, exactly. Okay. So, like, the animals didn't do this. All right, hold on before you all start moving because I'm still explaining stuff. So, give me a second.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, just bear with me here. So, does that answer most of what you were wondering about?
It gives me more information. It doesn't answer anything, but it gives me lots of information, so that's good.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Let's we can let's find what did this.
North. Yeah. Careful up ahead, and let's all be stealthy.
I'm gonna cast the guidance cantrip on Pantheros and relay that to Avi that he will be better at. His senses will be sharpened.
All right, you do that.
Yeah,
You have to concentrate.
Yeah, I don't have any concentration spells.
Yeah.
Currently.
Okay, so most of what's going on here, you're just able to see this. The room is much brighter as you walk up. What you're looking at here are multiple pillars, which may look to be made out of a stone with quartz crystals embedded in them. You know, like sort of like that type of stone, a granite type stone. And between each of them, there are arcing bolts of electricity shooting between each of the four pillars. But there's one in particular over here that looks even larger. It is surrounded by, or not surrounded by, but at the top of the pillar, there's some strange mechanical device connected to some machinery over here. Okay. There's some very old looking tents, not old looking, but primitive looking, I guess is the better word for it, covered in furs and skins, and crafted with bones and whatnot. At the center of the room, there is a person that looks like this. Okay, and as you guys all arrive together, Gorvok says, Zek, I knew you were up to no good. And he recognizes this person as his brother Zek. And then he turns and faces the party at that point. Zek tells you guys something as soon as you walk up. That no one will stop me this time, brother. No one will stop me from continuing and conducting my work. Not again. I will cleanse this world of its weakness, and we will have the answers we seek. You know this is the only way. He says that to him. No, and then he responds to him. He says, no, we can't go through with it. You promised to renounce those ways you were doing in the past. What happened? Why are you doing this again? I've searched for you for over 10 years, and this is what you've become. You've gone to madness. This will not end the occupation. The Varul will continue to do what they do. You will not find your answers this way. And he just kind of looks back and he's like, no, I believe it can be done. If we continue the research, brother, we can solve the problem. No gods will stop us, no Virul, nothing. We will end their plague throughout the galaxy. And you hear this back and forth go on for a little while, and you see that this guy is completely committed to whatever he plans to do here. And then Gorvok says to you guys, he's like, my brother is completely mad, my friends. He must be stopped. Prepare now, for I think we are in for a fight.
Is this a wall or is this just a line?
It basically forms a wall. Like it's not quite a straight line. Like, yeah, it's
We can't
constant
go
though.
over it or under it.
You can attempt to go over and under it. It's up to you how you try to proceed. But it looks like, yeah, I would say for the most part, it's forming a wall of electricity between each one of them.
I'm gonna obviously gonna move here, and Pantheros is to go right.
Does anyone else say or do anything before you attempt to start a fight here?
Arden will go into rage. Just get it out of the way.
That's
it?
not what I meant. Because if he starts raging, we're in combat.
It's
That's
not an action.
an aggressive
either.
action.
Oh, so we're not.
Yeah, but it's still
in combat right now.
No, I meant like, is anyone going to say anything or do anything else before you guys charge forth and attack? And I didn't mean get into positions. I meant prepare yourselves mentally for what is like most likely going to turn into a fight, unless you can talk this guy down somehow.
Okay. Avi shouts out to him. What is it that you're trying to do that you think you'll accomplish?
It would not be comprehensible by one such as you. Your minds are too weak to understand the process, I fear.
Ah, yes.
I have worked long and hard. Very well. I will explain it. But don't think me taking the time to tell you how this works will change my mind. The process is simple, yet it takes a tremendous amount of energy. The souls of these Aeterans as weak as they were in this pillaged and ravaged world, and as destitute as they were no longer souls that could withstand the cosmic energies that the Varul had brought down upon this place. Therefore, I've taken to harvesting all of them. With the aid of my minions, they've brought me many subjects, and I will continue to gather them and store them until I can create my master weapon against the Varul. Their souls will act as a conduit, a force of energy so powerful it would destroy the Varul once and for all, breaking their hold upon the god crystals which they claim to be their only salvation. No, it will go on no longer. And the people of our home planet, yes, Taloria, which I am from, we shall survive. There you have it. Now you know my plans.
But if
I give
you're
you one chance. I give you one chance to join in my crusade. Otherwise, stay out of my way.
harvesting people's souls to overthrow the Varul, what makes you any better than them?
We are better than them. These Aeterans, they fight amongst themselves. They destroy their own planet trying to stop them. They are not worthy of survival. They are a dying race, these Aeterans. No, Talorians are true souls, true masters. We are the immortals. We should inherit all the planets the Virul have conquered. And he's going on like he's got some real delusions of grandeur by saying this, right? So yes,
We're
and you can join me. We shall we shall rule them. We shall destroy them, and we can take our rightful place in the universe.
there was another way to save the planet and over and defeat the Viral without the like kind of genocide.
There are no ways. I've been looking for a way for many years, and none have surfaced. Except for this. My research has proven to be the only way. I've searched the cosmos for this. My brother can speak to this. He knows where we've been. Yes, my brother, but that's not going to justify your actions. I believe we have found a way. These people are strong, and we have a way we can stop them. I believe you are fooled by these people, my brother. That's what he says.
I think I think the tables have turned now, and we will give you one more chance to join with us and continue your quest to defeat the V rule. But you got to do it with us, because we're gonna do it, and we're not gonna kill a whole bunch of people who live here just just to do it. Um, so you got you got this one opportunity to join our side and help us. We did find a new way. You can there's souls of gods inside these crystals. And we're gonna blow up everything that the V-Roll ever did here. So right guys?
He's
Yes.
he's considering it, but make a persuasion check to see if your words were enough to convince him otherwise. And I'm going to be honest, it's a very hard check to make. It's very high.
Well,
What if we could give you a smaller target?
Hold
Do you have
on.
enough power? Oh, okay.
Hold on. She's making her case here.
Okay.
do you see it?
Um I'll allow you guys to buff that check if you want as like an action If anyone wants to cast guidance on her, they can, or you can also roll a hero point.
Yeah, I'll definitely cast guidance on her um, if I could
Oh,
do
so
it without triggering.
No, it won't trigger.
Okay.
It's
Sure.
passive action. You just got to
Sure.
touch her on the shoulder, and
Okay.
so that's a guidance that you're doing with the 3.
yeah.
Yep.
And do you want to use a hero point here?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Oh,
You can
okay.
roll.
Yeah. I didn't realize I can. Okay. Yeah.
You can get bonuses also from yourself. Just like consider it like inspiration, but it's a hero point.
Okay. Is it D20 then?
No, it's on your sheet. You just
Sorry.
roll it from your sheet. You see where they're at, right? It's in the
Okay.
section below your bonds and flaws.
Plus hero points. Got it.
Hmm. So that's what 23. Okay.
24.
No, 23 because
Oh
1
yeah,
plus
23.
19 is 23, and
Oh, you're good at math, babe.
yep, pretty good. Anyway, he turns and looks at you then. Well, he's been looking at you, but he looks at your eye. He looks into your eyes and says, "I am not convinced by what you say. There are many options, but none lead to victory, except this one. I've seen it. I've seen it on other worlds. My brother and I have been searching for answers for many years. We've been across the galaxy together. One race in particular almost defeated them, but their leaders did not have the tenacity to go through with it. We will do it. We will win with this method. I'm sorry, but this must be the way we do it."
What if we could give you a smaller target? Would your weapon be ready now?
Unfortunately, it's not. It's not quite ready. I still require more souls for the device, for the crucible.
But if you weren't going to kill all of Varul, just one location, would it work now? We
It's
believe
not
they
a
have a
simple
central
matter
power
of
source.
it's not a simple matter of destroying a viral base here or there. They will just rebuild them. That is what most races fail to realize. They continue to do this. My device will destroy the gods that they harvested. The souls of the gods will be spread out through the universe, regenerating the world and ending the Virul's abilities once and for all.
So your device will release the gods or destroy the god?
Absolutely obliterate them into nothingness. So yeah, so basically what he's saying is that this, whatever he's creating, whatever this device is capable of doing, when used, will destroy the gods' soul, like the god essence of all the
Okay.
gods that ever existed anywhere in the cosmos, and it will spread. Think like Thanos with his snap,
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of what he's doing, but he needs souls to harvest first before his device will, in his opinion, work, right? Like he seems to have something figured out where he believes this will actually end them. Um, so that's his plan.
And
Well,
do you? You go.
sorry, go
I
ahead.
think what you're trying to I think the only thing you could maybe suggest to him is something along the lines of not doing what he plans to do and finding an alternate method, but you have to state your case about whatever you plan to do. Like up until this point, you guys had been planning to free the gods from their bondage, essentially, and find enough of the god crystals that are scattered throughout Aetera, at least, and use them to destroy the Varul somehow. That was the plan. Like that's the ultimate plan that you guys have been made aware of from speaking to Tatar and the other god crystals that you've uncovered so far.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't think destroying it.
Destroying what?
Destroying the gods is gonna. I don't think it's an achievable goal. The Varul are more powerful than him, and they couldn't do it.
Well,
I
he
mean,
seems to be convinced that there is a
yeah.
way to destroy them. So, what say you then?
We can't let you kill all these people just to do this.
That's right. Prepare for death.
That is most unfortunate. I hear you say that. It grieves me to see fellow Telorians turn their backs on one of their own. Very well. I will do what I must. Are you prepared to feed the crucible? Prepared or not, prepare yourselves anyway
Can I
to
do
meet
a
your doom.
aggressive action?
It'll initiate combat, I guess.
It's probably
No, no,
okay.
no. No sneaking off. This is one of those lock scenes that, like, you can't move until conversation's over.
Because I want to shoot him twice with lightning arrows.
Yeah, that as soon as you attempt to do that, though, that would start the initiative. So you
I
can.
could still do it. Well,
No, he as soon as he sees you do that, we're just rolling initiative because you're not surprising him. You can't, like you're locked in conversation right now. The way I look at it, you're in dialogue with him. All right, what do you guys want to do? Fight this guy, continue speaking, or walk away?
Oh, there's no walking away at this point.
yeah, we gotta just take this guy's machine down.
I mean, his goal is opposed to ours. To play devil's advocate, though, like if we lose, the Varul are gonna exterminate everyone on the planet too. So, I mean, theoretically, leaving this guy alive just in case might not be bad, but I don't.
Well,
Yeah, not gonna lie.
oh,
Thorndil is probably like not completely disagreeing with him. Like full disclosure, but at the same time, I don't think he'd be okay with this. Like basically a genocide.
Why don't you suggest a compromise of some type? Like, you guys haven't really explained what your plan was to do to him, so he just thinks there's no other way. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's, in his mind, he's saying that right now, like, this is the only way, but you haven't given me any other alternatives that seem plausible. Like, no one's fully explained what your plan is, so. I'm just trying to give you a hint of like what I know your characters are aware, so like your characters would have this knowledge. So just a reminder, like, who understands what the plan is to ultimately defeat the Varul? It's getting into their base and using the EMP and all that. That's just to take down the Varul in northeastern Aetera. That's just to stop them here, right? But the ultimate goal is to get the gods freed from their bondage and use the power of the gods to take the Varul down, right?
Yeah,
mm-hmm.
we're removing their power. The Varul's attacking their logistics because they're using the gods to power all their devices.
Right.
They have sort of a limitless supply of Varul.
Yep.
So
Yeah,
yeah, I
but
guess to the guy, we don't think the gods need to be killed. If the gods are freed, it removes the power from the Varul and renders them significantly weakened. if we can simply gather if your device is able to target all the god crystals, we could use that combined with our plan to free the gods to destroy the Varul. Because once you free all these gods, and all the gods in the multiverse are mad at the Varul, like we don't have much more work to do with that. I mean, you release multiple gods of death and war and tell them these dudes imprisoned you for 10,000 years. Not dudes. These 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 monsters imprisoned you for 10,000 years. We won't need to hunt them down. If your device can find these the gods, then work with us to release them.
Go ahead and make a persuasion check then with advantage because you hit on a very important point. Go ahead and try that.
Okay. Fortunately.
And you can also add in whichever bonuses you choose to add.
I guess I'll cast in the guidance on myself.
Yeah, you can. So you got an 11, and then you could also do a guidance.
13.
Plus, if you want to do a hero point.
I'll do a hero point too.
Well, she had a 23, so. Now you convinced his response is such. You have convinced yourself that this is simple, that you can free these gods. And once you've done that, things will fall into place. But I have learned it's not as easy as that. The gods are fickle creatures. And once you free them, what makes you think you can control them and bend their will to yours? No, we can't
we don't
trust
need
any
to.
of them. Oh, yes, we do. Gods are fickle creatures, and I'm telling you this. You free them, they will find new places to hide and serve their own self-interest. No, destroying them all is the only answer. It's time to end these cosmic entities we call gods. It's time for mortals like us to become the immortal gods through knowledge and perseverance, like I have done. So I must decline your offer. You got kind of close there, and you made a very good point, but it just wasn't enough to convince this particular sycophant, you know?
Yeah.
Very well.
Yeah, it's fighting time.
I see I'm left with no options. Fight if you dare. You will regret it. And he gets ready for battle at that point. So I got to set up combat.
Hunter's Mark.
No, we're gonna roll initiative. You can't do any of that. Why does
Well,
everyone
forget it's
always
not
ask
like
me?
because it seems like something you could just throw out and like that or rage, you know.
Yeah, well,
We hit
it's
escape
not
to get out
quite
of the
that easy.
cutscene.
We skipped the cutscene.
Yeah, but then it would just start battle.
Yeah, then we'd be right in the battle. It wouldn't help.
Yeah.
We load in all the mods.
Mm-hmm.
Real quick, I want to take the controller and do the up, up, down, down, left, right. Where's the cheat screen?
/ God mode.
Okay, let me get this ready.
Is it okay if I grab a drink before the fight?
Yeah,
Okay.
totally. I got to just get a few things set, and then we'll be good.
I'm back.
All right, welcome back. Is everybody back?
I am.
Yep.
Uh,
Back. I think we're all back.
all right, I got the initiative going. I'm gonna send you guys to that real quick. Right. So, as I stated earlier, these electrical walls are up, and Zek stands in the middle of them. He's targetable, or this is difficult to get to him close range here. So, going into it, I guess. All right. And it looks like Arden is first in initiative. So Arden goes first.
All right, he's gonna go into rage, and do these these pillars?
So
Do they look?
yeah. So what I would say, there is sort of between each bolt of energy, there is sort of like a distortion, and then they sort of go on and off a little bit, and if you time it right, you might be able to jump through. Go ahead and ask your question about the pillars.
Do they look movable? Like, do they look like they're implanted in the ground, or?
You don't know. You can always attempt to interact with them though.
Yeah, I wanna. Yeah, he'll go into a rage, and he's just gonna try to time it to get through. I was gonna see about kicking one over, but I don't feel like it's gonna work. So he's gonna try to time
Well,
it.
it would be a shove action to try that, and that would only take one attack, but it's up to you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, fuck it. He'll run up. How far is it? Yeah, he'll run 20 feet over and just kind of do that whole running jump kick to try to kick one over.
Yeah. Go ahead and make an athletics check. The DC will be hidden until you succeed, but
Oh, I rolled so bad. I rolled as him.
you want to do you want to use a hero point?
100% yes. He doesn't have hero points on his sheet.
I think you got to. Nah, I know how to turn it on. It's in the thing here. Yeah, it looks like you're in the right area. Somewhere on there is hero points. You got it. You found it. Okay. Total roll was what?
18.
18 is not enough. It barely budged and doesn't go off or shut down the field there. So you've used one attack out of 2 by doing it.
Alright, he's going to try to time it to run through this then. He's just going to see that barely budged. And he's going
Alright.
to try to run through.
Attempt to do an acrobatics check to dive through it without being.
Oh god, his acrobatics is.
If you can't end your turn on the line. Okay, you've used your hero points for this turn, so 15 is not quite enough. So how much more movement do you have?
10 feet. It's not putting me like there.
All right, so you're able to get through, but you take damage. So here it comes. 5d10 lightning damage, but you are raging, so that's reduced to 15. That does give you resistance lightning. Okay, so you get hit by it, and that's the end of your movement, right? You've already started your action,
Yeah, so.
so you can't dash.
No, he has another attack. He'll toss the javelin at him.
Okay. 24. That is enough to hit, and you did hit him. So let me double check. Make sure he doesn't have anything to avoid that. Maybe. That's not going to help him. Okay. Trying to see if he has any reactions. Nope, he sure don't. You definitely hit him then. He takes 10 damage. Okay. That's it, right?
Yeah, that's his turn.
Okay. Moving on. Next turn. As you guys are starting to move around the battlefield, you hear Zek say, "Shadow cats attack!" And these giant cats begin to emerge from the shadows of the room, as if they were just invisible for a second. And they look like this. So like some type of monstrosity tiger just shows up. Let me see here. They're probably fast. Oh yeah, they are. Okay, it squeezes on through here and comes over to you guys. This one is charging Gorvok, who's up front, and it unleashes its magic as it does that too. So multicolored things that are on its back, like these things that are all over it, they begin to glow and create like a sort of like a miasmic display of light around it. And Gorvok has to make a wisdom save now. He's being sort of like hypnotized in a way. You're not quite sure what it is. It's weird. Oh, he definitely failed that one. He's doing this to him. So he takes away his luck, basically. Nichols gonna have disadvantage, which isn't good. Okay. Does that? He begins to attack with abilities. So first he's gonna pounce because he ran up 20 feet, and now Gorvak also needs to make strength save. He's gonna make a bite attack against him. And that's only a 13, so because he didn't knock him down. And that's not enough to hit him. And then he makes 2 claw attacks also. A critical hit. 18 damage against Gorvok right there. And it's also crit, so he has melee advantage and Gorvok has advantage for a round. So the last claw attack comes in and he attacks with advantage this time, which is a hit. All right, it's actually the 7. I hit it twice by accident. So 17 more damage. Turn. All right, it's his turn now, and he says, "Brothers, see if you can get to him. Subdue him, knock him unconscious if you can. I'd rather him not die. I have many questions." He moves up to fight this thing, and he's feeling weak or hypnotized or confused, and can't quite get his attacks together. So he does swing his axes though. He attacks again though. It's also a miss. It's both. So with that, he also throws. Well, he can't do a cure wounds. He'll stay. That's his turn. He's gonna end it there. By myself here for a minute. Another one shows up here. Another enemy. And they can just basically like leap over all this stuff. Yeah, he can easily jump this stuff and make it to you. He comes pouncing over, getting right in there, and comes in to attack the Birdman here. I need you.
I think I lost you.
What?
He needs you to make a wisdom.
There you go. Yeah, I guess so. You succeed. You don't get your luck stolen, so that's good. But he is going to get to pounce you too, so also a strength save for you.
Thank you.
Uh-oh. Noctua, you're on the ground. You go prone. And one extra bite attack he gets. So first he makes a bite attack right away for that, which he'd have the advantage there, which is a 13. But that still missed you. He attempts a second bite attack because he normally gets 1 anyway. All right, that's a hit. So this one's going to succeed. 16 piercing damage.
Okay.
And then he gets to make his claw attacks all with advantage because you are prone.
Yeah.
22, that's a hit. 12 more damage. And then another claw comes. 15, that also hits you. 17 more damage. Okay, that ends its turn. Pantheros is next.
All right, Pantheros is going to bound and run and jump and leap right there.
Okay, yeah, he can do that. Now you are standing on some of that stuff there, which is sort of difficult terrain.
Okay.
But Pantheros
You can
can
ignore
manage
it.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's gonna maul number 1 and then maul number 2. I mean 4.
Okay. 4 and 1. Yeah. Number 1. Okay, that's a crit. Obviously, that hits. That's 19 plus 4, so 23 total damage to number 1. I think. Let me see. Hold on. Full damage. Yeah. Plus his attacks are magical. And then we get a critical. You ignored his resistances. Okay, that's 1 attack. That's against number 4, which easily hits number 4. He turns around, slashes that cat. He did 14 to number 4. All right, that's his action.
That's his turn.
Okay, Avi's next.
Okay. Avi then is going to use the bow of Landolin on number 1.
Uh oh,
So bad.
that's not good.
Yeah.
Nothing happened.
Okay.
Missed. Period.
And then she's gonna move over here and do it on number 4.
All right, that's a hit. Yeah, so easily hits number 4 for well, it's only going to be for 14 damage, though. Full damage, though.
Okay.
You have your bonus action.
Yeah. Then Aetera small number 4.
All right, that is not enough to hit it that time. It dodged you.
Okay. I'm gonna move back to here, and that's my turn.
Okay. All right, knock to it. It's your turn. Don't forget you're prone.
Yep. I'm going to. I'm gonna stand up from prone, and I'm gonna primal savagery and tactical primal savagery.
All right. Okay, 24 definitely hit him with acid damage. You're gonna do it twice.
Yeah, the tactical gives me as a bonus.
Yep.
So
Yep,
I
you
take
can.
My move to stand up, bite, or 1 claw with acid.
Yep, you hit both times. You did good.
Okay.
So
That's my turn.
that's your turn. Okay. All right, it's Zek's turn. What am I gonna do? I got this barbarian charging me. You see something here. Huh. Lots of spells, guys. I'm gonna keep it simple. He targets the charging barbarian with this spell. I need him to make a wisdom saving throw. Arden, that is, makes a saving throw. All right, he fails. You've used it this round.
Oh yeah, shit. All right.
So now, yep, you can't do it. Unfortunately, now you are held. So you are paralyzed. And further, next is Thorindel.
All right. I'm gonna use 2 psi points to step of a dozen.
Okay, so what are you doing?
Step of a dozen paces.
Jumping
So
over to there.
yeah, if I haven't moved, I can using 2 psi points, I can do up to 40 feet. So I'm just gonna do 30 feet to get right next to Arden, and then he's gonna use his axe to restore health. To remove.
And you're
the
trying to cure his
paralysis.
paralyzation?
Yes.
All right. And it's automatic, right? Like,
Yes.
is that all right? All right, then that spell, you removed his paralysis easily with that.
Yeah. He teleports over, touches him on the forehead, and removes his paralysis, and that's his turn.
Okay. Very good. These guys all have advantage against you for this round. These creatures, by the way, they should anyway. All right, so more of them show up one after the other. Jumps the electricity like with ease. It just kind of flutters over it. So, not quite, but like it glides down after it jumps up. Thorindil, and forces you to make a saving throw for your wisdom there. Uh-oh. Do you want to try to increase it or just let it happen?
No, I can't see it anymore, so it's fine.
Okay. So he's going to force you to have disadvantage on your next saving throw, which will be a strength save right now. DC 15.
You fool.
You're knocked down.
Knocked the wind out of me.
Bye. $20. There it goes. 26 hits, I think. So 14 piercing damage.
Yep.
He gets to do his normal bite attack. 24. 19 damage.
Yep.
And attack. But 20 more damage. And it's also a crit table. You're blinded for a round, Thorindil. And then one more claw. Hello.
Hey,
I can hear you.
Could you guys hear me earlier?
I was cutting in and out, but kind of got the gist of it.
I heard the crit.
Yeah. Did you make your saving throw?
My wisdom saving throw. I thought maybe. Oh, there it goes. 18.
No, I didn't. All right, so his last attack, the claw.
Can't hear you.
It rolls
Oh.
16 slash damage against Thorndil.
I will.
All right, and that's the end of his turn. What were you gonna do?
Oh, I thought you said 16 to hit, and then the thing popped up. It was just a delay. I was gonna do my teleport away thingy, but I can't. Not with the 21. So, never mind.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm hearing part of what you guys are saying too, I guess. I don't know. Okay, so the other one, number 2, jumps the fence up to here and comes after in this time. I need Arden to make a wisdom save also for the bestow luck, or steal luck rather. Nope, he fails. So he forces Arden to have disadvantage on his next save, which is from the pouncing. So 15, DC 15 strength. He doesn't get knocked down. Okay, so he only gets the 1 bite attack, and it's a normal attack. Okay, that's 22, which is still enough to hit him. Piercing, which gets a claw attack. And oops, not that one. Another claw. So that's 29 hit. That's enough. Man, everything's slow tonight. That's the 5th. We're gonna go with the 15, which turns that into a 7. And that ends its turn. And then it circles back around. Yeah, he's 5 feet from where he's standing, actually. We'll just make it easier to figure that out.
Alright. Yeah, I guess he's just gonna attack number 2. He's gonna stand up. Oh wait, no, he wasn't knocked prone. So he's gonna try to attack number 2.
Okay. So that's 23. That's an easy hit. And he did 17 slashing and 3 rage damage to number 2. So total 20. Okay, that's his first attack.
Attack again.
Alright. 29's a hit. What does that say? 15?
Yeah, 15
Or
plus
is
3
that 13?
rage.
Okay, so 18 damage on number 2. Alright, that's his 2 attacks.
Yep, that's his turn.
Okay, stays there. Zoyu 4 is still trying to kill the Guardian here, Gorvok the Keeper, and he is going to try to steal his luck again. Yep, he can do it every turn. So he forces him to have to make another wisdom save. She's not great at those. He failed. He forces Gorvok to have disadvantage on his next attack again. And then he attempts a bite. Critical hit. 26 damage. Gorvok is getting shredded by this guy. What does that say? +2 AC for 1 round. No 1s or 2s on damage die. Okay. That's +2 AC for a round. Okay, and then also he's gonna claw him. 19 hits. 18 slashing damage. He's about to go down. Claw attack. That's also a hit, so he's gonna probably drop here. He's down. 15 slashing damage. He's got him down. 1 person down. Alright. Gorvok has to make his first death save. Just gonna roll them all at once. He passed. Alright, he's down now, guys. Your companion. Alright, so number 1 gets to go, and he's gonna attack Noctua. First thing is first, though. He's gonna try and steal your lock again. Wisdom save.
Yep.
Yeah, you got it. So he gets to try to do his regular attacks.
12 actually misses.
12 actually misses, yeah. 15.
Hits.
That's a hit. Okay. 15 slashing damage. One more attack.
Hits.
Oh man. 11 more damage. Pantheros, he's up.
Barely a scratch.
Okay. He is. He's gonna try to maul number 1.
Okay.
And then he's gonna try to maul number 2.
Hold on, I had to refresh my screen. First attack roll for Maul.
To attack.
It was what?
17 to attack.
7. Okay, that would definitely hit. I had to refresh my screen. Start getting like locked up on me. Like, all right, how much damage did you do on number 1? He's a monstrosity too.
14.
Don't forget. 14 total.
Yeah.
Okay. And then that's the second attack with the 10 to hit there, right?
Yeah.
Correct? Okay, so that's a miss on the second one. Okay. Avi's up next.
Okay. Okay. He, she's gonna aim at number 4.
Okay.
And use the bow. Nice.
Not gonna work.
Okay.
All right. So
She's gonna use.
they can't do that to you.
Okay. As a bonus action, I'm gonna hunter's mark number 4.
All right.
And I'm gonna try to steady my bow and aim at number 4. Good.
Okay. All right. That would hit. So you did a good amount of damage there. That's 25 plus another 4. So you did 29 damage to number 4 with that attack. Does not kill him.
That's my turn. Oh wait, as a free action, I just yell out retreat.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. With a purpose.
All
A
right.
plan.
I don't know how easy that will be for some of your companions to do, but
You're right. That's not
you say it
gonna work. Never mind.
nonetheless.
Okay, I just say it.
Okay.
Nobody does it.
All right. Noctua, go ahead. It's your turn.
I will activate starry form and do the chalice so that I get extra healing, and I'm gonna hit him. I'm gonna hit. God, isn't everybody's pretty screwed? Go back's down. I'm really hurt. Okay,
A lot
I'm
of people are
gonna
hurt.
cast a 5th level cure Corvac.
On Gorbach.
Yep. To get him up. So it's 35. And then I'll use my too many choices.
Are you reach Gorbach? Because you have to move over to here. All right. So you did
Isn't cure wounds
25 or 35 healing. Touch base. You got to get right near him.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I'll walk over there. I was confused with healing word, but
Okay. So the initial healing is 35, right?
yep. And then chalice gives
All right.
me 2d8 plus my wisdom modifier.
Which I'm assuming 22 is correct. Is that correct?
That's one. No. What did it show up? Sorry.
Like right below your chalice form, it says 22 healing.
Yeah. I saw I healed 22 on Thorn.
Forendil?
Yeah. He's hurt and he's got.
How did you?
It's within 30. Oh, he's not 30 feet. Is he 30 feet? Yeah, he's 30 feet of me. Chalice works within.
All right, so
I think you're hurt more than
Gore-
me,
Gorvok didn't get the.
Yeah, but there's 3 of us and there's 2 of you, and I'm worried that the enemy caster is going to start casting on you guys. Zach's going to start casting on you.
Okay, so I got that. So I got Gorvok healed and I got Thorndil healed.
Yep, and that's my turn.
Okay. All right, Zek's up next. He's gonna throw some nasty crap out there this time. Cone. It's got a lot of spells. He is going to attempt another ability here to Alright, so he's gonna cast this around himself. He calls forth spirits of the dead, which flit around him for the spell's duration. The spirits are intangible and invulnerable. Until the spell ends, any attack you make deals 1d8 extra damage when you hit a creature within 10 feet of you. This damage is radiant, necrotic, or cold. My choice. I'm gonna make it necrotic. Any creature that takes this damage can't regain hit points until the start of their next turn. Okay, so that's the first thing he does. He's going to concentrate. And then he's going to have Spirit Shroud on him. Okay. Then that's just his bonus action. He is also... he's gonna toss a spell out there. He's gonna toss a chromatic orb at Thorndil and try to crush his face with it. And I get to choose the damage type. I'm gonna have him do it at level 4. So, I rolled pretty low. I'm gonna have him do it on lightning, since that seems to be his element of choice. So 22 lightning damage to Thorndil. Do you have any way out of this?
No.
Okay. All right. So a ball of energy hits you in the face, and you get shocked all to shit that time. Ends his turn right there. Thorndil's up again.
I'm gonna... So... Oh, shit. So I can see this over here. Does it look to be a power source?
The thing that Zek is standing in front of?
No, this right here with the wire connected.
Some kind of machine. Make a technology check. Yeah, it's definitely the power source. So,
Alright,
yeah, you figure that one out real quick.
3 psi points to teleport over to it.
Okay. He looks at you and says, "What are you doing? Get away from that!"
What do I see? Do I see like a button or like a plug?
There's a control panel of some type.
I want to
Yeah.
turn this off.
Okay. Make another technology check. All right. As your turn, like as your full action and bonus action, you spend like a round flipping switches and hitting everything and just messing with it. And yeah, it's not that complicated. You're able to shut off all the power going to the device, and you kill the electrical grid and destroy the electricity pumping out of it. So, well, end the electricity, I should say. So yeah, it did work.
All right.
Okay, that takes your action now.
Yeah, I'd say that's my turn.
Okay. All right, I need like 2 minutes. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I hope that did something more than just turn off the electricity. Like,
Well, at least it makes retreating easier.
true.
Back, guys. Sorry. I think I figured out what my connection issues and everything were about. So, okay. Thorndale's turn's over, right?
Yes.
Okay, so then it means it's Zoe 3's turn. I guess they're gonna tag team on Arden, so he's gonna need to make another saving throw. Wisdom. Yeah, he fails. He's gonna limit his ability to make a save. Actually, no. He's gonna limit his ability to make an attack roll in his next attack, okay? Instead of that.
All right.
Disadvantage. Next attack. Alright, and then he's gonna attack him. He's gonna attempt to bite. 15 to hit, which will actually miss. And then another attack, it's gonna be claw. 19 hits. 14 slash damage, so he takes 7 damage. And another claw. 21 hits, and he's gonna take 8 more damage. ends its turn, and then it's number 2's turn. It's going to also attack Arden. He needs to make another saving throw, another wisdom save. He's going to give him disadvantage on his next save. So he's got all kinds of debuffs on him. Alright, first bite attack. That is 25 to hit. 14 piercing damage, 7 damage to him. Takes a big chunk of flesh out of him. That is also a hit for 7 more damage. And then another claw attack comes. Yeah, that's a hit. So only 6 damage that time though. But 3 attacks hit him. And that's the end of Zayu 2. Now it's Arden's turn. His first attack has disadvantage.
Okay. The question is, do I want to cancel it out?
You mean with like reckless? You want to do reckless?
I think I'm going to recklessly attack, yeah, to do a straight roll.
Yeah, that's wise for him.
Number 2.
Okay. So 18 is enough. Yeah, you did hit. And you did 19 damage.
And another.
Also a hit. 16.
And that'll be his turn.
He's starting to show signs of blood dripping down him now. That one. All right, end of his turn. All right.
Yep.
Zayu 4 over here again. We'll continue to attempt to mess up Gorvok here. All right, so Gorvok, you need to make your wisdom save. Wow, your whole team is failing like any save tonight. So he forces Gorvok to have disadvantage on his next attack. So yeah, and then he comes in with the bite. That's gonna actually miss Gorvok because it doesn't penetrate his armor. And then that also missed, but that obviously hits with a crit. So we got 26 slashing damage to Gorvok. Took a big hit. And then there's also the table. Gorvok is bleeding from multiple cuts and scratches on his body. And that's every round. I'm going to say every round until healed. Okay. It ends its turn. Alright, Gorvok automatically takes that 1d6. I'm rolling this off screen. So he receives 3 more damage, and then he gets to take his turn. He is going to bend the will of the gods to him and try to heal some wounds himself. Hang in there, my brothers. I'm almost out, but we have to keep fighting. And then he casts a mass healing word. He's going to, I think, try to upcast this to his highest level, which is level 5. He's going to hit as many of you guys as he can with this spell. Alright. What a piece of shit roll. I mean, you can't get too good with it, but... So, 11 hit points to everyone he can basically see within 60 feet, which is almost everybody. So I think Thorndil, he can't get you. But Arden gets 11. He heals himself for 11. And then I guess Pantheros doesn't need any hit points, but he also tags Noctua for another 11. So Noctua is at 29, just so you know. Gorvok's at 17. And I'm pretty sure that's only a bonus action to cast that spell.
Yeah.
I'm not mistaken. So yeah, he still has his action. Can't do any more spells, so he will make his battle axe attack against number 4. Go with. First attack's gonna have a disadvantage. Still enough to hit him though, and he does 26 damage to number 4. Hits him hard. That's his battle axe is his main source of damage on his whole sheet, so that's why he has that extra radiant. Anyways, here comes another attack. Too bad he didn't crit, but it's still a good hit. Definitely hit with 15 damage against number 4. And that ends his turn right there. Zayu 1 is going to attack. He was working on you, Noctua. He's going to come after you again, but first thing you need to do is make a wisdom save.
Okay.
Barely made it, but that's good enough. So he can't debuff you there. But a 23 would hit you, right?
Oh yeah.
17 piercing. One more, another attack. He's got 2 more actually. Another 17 to hit. It's gonna hit hard. 14. I think you're down. I got you a 0.
Okay.
Did you go down?
Yeah. That's
All right. I'm making sure your numbers add up because just in case.
sure.
All right, he's gonna hit you again with advantage, and now it's gonna be another hit. Doesn't matter how much damage I roll, you automatically fail 1 death save.
Mhm.
Okay. He's got you pinned almost, basically. All right, now Pantheros.
He is going to maul number 1 and then maul number 4.
Miss number 1. That's also a miss. Both missed.
And that's his turn.
Avi's turn now.
Okay, Avi takes the blood crystal. I mean, I guess she always has it on her, but I don't know if she especially has to hold it or anything, and she casts Circle of Death at a point 20 feet behind this guy. And let me
Where exactly are you planning that at? "20 feet behind that guy?" Okay.
Yeah, because it does the 60-foot radius, and I didn't want it to get our main man here.
It's gonna engulf Thorndale, just so you're aware.
Oh, where's Thurndale?
We can't
He's
see-
way up on the
Oh,
map.
shit.
Like way up there.
Damn it. Okay, never mind. Sorry.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It's all your fault. But can I just go back to the beginning of my turn?
Can you see now? I've had to fix your token because you cast Dark Vision, but yeah, you can cancel that. That's fine.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot number 4 twice with the bow of Lanolin.
That's a hit. And you're attacking number 4. That's 25 right there, plus another 4, so 29 damage against number 4. And that's enough to kill him. Number 4 goes
Cool.
down.
Sweet.
Do you want to use your bonus action?
Yeah, to change it, to move it to number 1. And then, oh shit, sorry. I rolled it twice. So that last 18 plus 2, don't look at that one. Look at the one above it.
I know. So it's still a hit, and you did, that's 23 plus 4, so 27 damage against number 1. But number 1 is still going. You gotta get, just so you guys are aware of what's going on in initiative, if you do not get knocked to a healed right now, that thing's gonna kill him because it wants to rip his head off. Like if Zoyu number 1 gets his turn again, knocked 2 is gone. Almost definitely. So, all right, that's your turn, Avi.
Yeah.
Okay, I was just throwing that out there because I just was looking at
Well,
numbers
now
here.
now that it's the end of my turn, I mean, if it was the beginning, I would be like, oh yeah, I scrambled to get knocked 2 out.
Yeah. Oh, that's why I provide the initiative tracker so you can make your own judgments. But I know you guys don't always look at them. All right. So Nox, you're up. You need to make a death save.
Ew.
Fuck.
Fuck.
Wow.
It's 1 fail. So you have 2 death fails now total.
Yeah.
You only need 1 more. Back to Zek the Learned. He says, "How dare you insolent ones? You don't know what you do." And he comes running over to hold your hands. No. He's going to attack you. He's gonna attack you with his staff, okay?
Alright.
And do this at the same time. Just gonna roll a d20. Plus, plus we'll do like a plus whatever here. He missed you. He thought he could hit, but nope. That's still enough to miss you, right, Thorndale?
What, a 10? Yeah.
Yeah, right. I mean, that's such a low roll. I'm just surprised at what it looks like.
Like one of our saves versus wisdom.
Yeah, basically, yeah. That's it. He was attempting to get that spirit shroud damage on you by doing this, so he missed you though. And that has to be his turn, so. All right, Thorndale, you're next.
He might still get a chance. I'm gonna take an attack of opportunity. No, wait, hold on. I think I can actually... Fuck, yes, I can. Okay, I'm gonna teleport away 20 feet.
Okay, I was wondering why you were gonna move instead of teleport.
Well, I didn't think I had enough psi points to do it, but I do.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna teleport.
You're running that low already? You just took a
no.
long rest before the beginning of the fight.
I can only use 7 in a turn.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
And I'm going to Psychic Blast, which is the code. So that's gonna be 7.
Jesus. How much of a range is that?
60 feet.
Wow.
I want to try to hit all 3 of these.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, you can definitely do that.
Ignore the 2. That's from my focus thing. But
Yeah. Yep. All right. Big intelligence saves, huh? Zek's pretty smart. He might be able to beat you. Yep. So
damn,
what
he
does
still takes
what
half.
is he takes half? 21 damage to Zek. Okay, and then I gotta also make a oh, he failed his concentration, so he lost his spirit shroud. Okay. I have it set to automatic over here. And alright, that's him. And then the 2 Zayus, right? They also
Yep.
need to do their saves here. So intelligence for them is not a strong stat, so that's 1 failure. So that's number 2. So he takes 42 damage, and then that is enough to obliterate him. Nova death right there. And then Zayu 3 will most likely fail. And he did. So that's again 42 psychic, right? And
Yes.
is there a secondary effect like a stun or something on that, or?
No, not on that one.
Oh, just straight raw damage. Sort of like a cone of cold or something.
Yeah, in a way.
All right, yeah, and they are not resistant to psychic or any of that. So, okie doke. That's all of them. So you hit 3.
That is my turn.
All right. Zayu 3 is going to continue to frustrate Arden here, and he's going to make him do another saving throw. And he's got disadvantage because his next save has disadvantage. You got that?
I'm sorry. No, I didn't.
Oh, okay, yeah. He's doing that steal luck thing again against Arden.
Okay. Fuck, that Zek dude is still looking healthy? God damn.
Yeah, and that is with a disadvantage, so he did fail it, and he forces him to have disadvantage on his next attack roll. Okay. And then he continues to bite him. Or he tries to bite him. First bite is a 19, that's gonna hit him. So 9 damage, piercing. Then a claw. That's a miss. And then one more. Also a miss.
Isn't he reckless attacking?
Oh, I did.
Shit.
So those have advantage.
They do. So he took 6 damage. I forgot to put the tag on him for that one. And then from that one he took 5 damage. Yeah, he is reckless for until the start of his next turn. Okay. Alright, well, that's his turn, and now it's Arden's turn. And his reckless is gone at this point. Am I transmitting, guys?
I can hear you.
Okay.
Sorry,
So-
I was muted.
so you're- Okay.
My bad. I actually can't see from his perspective. I thought I could, but it's just because the window is there. But I know that thing's within 5 feet, so I'm just gonna attack it.
You still can't see?
From his perspective, I can see his token, but it's fine. I know it's within 5 feet. So he's just gonna keep attacking number 3.
Let me hold on, I'm gonna delete that token though and drop a new one in there. Alright, so wow, that's really great. You did a crit on number 3, massive damage. Re-rolling those ones automatically. So what do we got there? 20 27 with the base damage, and then another 6, so 33 damage against number 3. Plus you get your table there. Oh, he's got to make a save. These guys are very agile. Yeah, he doesn't go down. All right. Next attack, if you want. That's definitely a hit. So another 18 damage against number 3. He's very bloody.
All right, let's see.
All right. Zayu, no. Gorvok is up. He is going to try to keep the party going. You guys are fighting side by side. Gorvok will just, he's not going to mess around. He's going to try and get you back up and running with a Cure Wounds at level 5 with his full action. Talking about Noctua here.
Okay.
Jeez, what a low roll. Look at that look at that 11. 8 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1.
Wow.
So much for all the spell slots, but it's still 18 hit points. It might help. That's all he can really do. Hold on. All right, he goes into an enraged state. He's raging now. Because when he gets below his half hit points, he can choose to go into a rage. Actually, I'm not going to have him do that. Because then he can't cast spells if he does it. He needs to keep you guys alive. I do need to roll for his bleeding damage, actually. Yeah, he took 2 damage. Right there. That's his turn. He reaches down to touch you, Noctua, and you get healed up a little bit, and your death fails go away. So at least you're not dead, but you do have 1 injury after all that. Did anyone else get knocked down? I know. Oh, Gorvok got 1 injury also during that process. Okay, that's his turn. That's his turn. And then Zayu 1. You are prone, however, Noctua. So he's going to try and scrape you apart. Stealing your luck again. You should have probably disengaged early on and got away and flew up in the air against these assholes, but...
I got knocked
All right.
prone the first time.
Yeah, I know.
Wasn't good.
Alright, well that is a hit, so he's gonna take some more damage. 19, that puts you right back down. And you have 2 injuries, which means we have to roll real quick. It's a D100. And I end up with a 46. Which means... injury table, 46. Muscle failure, you get a -1 permanent, semi-permanent, and -1 to your strength score across the board. Which is probably not the, the one you care about anyway, but you didn't get killed instantly, though.
Actually, that was probably
You're
the best.
down, so that was probably the best option, yeah.
It's could've been worse.
He's gonna continue to attack you on the ground. So
Okay.
you get 1 death. I'm not even gonna calculate it until I roll again. And then yeah, that's all. So you got 2 death failures right away again.
Okay. Are they cumulative or do they wipe each time I come up?
They wipe each time you come up.
Okay.
Yeah, so you're back to 2 again right now.
Okay.
All right. That's his turn. Pantheros is up though.
Alrighty. He is going to maul number 1.
And he does not hit. To miss.
Okay. And he will just walk around to this side.
Okay.
And that's his turn.
All right. Avi's turn.
All right. She is gonna she already has Hunter's Mark on him, so she's just gonna shoot him. Whoop.
That's a big hit. So what do we got there? 29 just from the base damage. Yeah, you destroyed number 1 with that attack. Yeah, he goes down.
With my bonus action, then I'll change my Hunter's Mark to number 3
Okay.
and shoot again.
That's a hit. You rip him apart. He's dead.
Wahaha.
Yeah, he had like 1 hit point left. They're all down.
And then I just yell, surrender! That's my turn.
Okay. Noctua, make your save. You can roll a hero point if you want. Oh
It
no.
won't even do it. It won't even. I need to get a 10.
Yeah.
Noctua passes on.
Yep, you're dead.
Fuck,
Completely.
No, I like Noctua.
Oh no, that's the first real death in combat we've had in the campaign now. All right,
The cat
he's
ate the
down.
bird.
Yeah, you bled out. There might be hope for you. Who knows? All right, you're done. It's Zek's turn. I will end this madness once and for all. And then he kind of waves his fist, and activates a device on his wrist, and you see him step through a little portal gate and step through, and he's gone. Yep. My villainous NPCs always escape.
So evil.
Yeah, before he did that, he pulls some kind of module off of this device right here too. Grabs something off of that. And that is the end of the combat. But unfortunately, your companion is no longer with us for the time being. You got that, Noctua? You're dead. Sorry, dude.
The cat's got me.
Yeah, you bled out on the ground, and what is everybody doing right now?
Gorbok, tell me you have something that can help.
My power is mostly spent, my friend. He's bleeding like all over the place too. He's like, I don't know. Wake up! He casts Awaken. Wait, that's not it.
Revivify something.
I'm looking. I have no power
Reincarnation?
like this. I have no skill of such. Unfortunately, I can't do it. I'm sorry. Your friend will pass on. Good thing he wasn't the last of his kind. Right? Isn't he the last of his species?
Yeah, he was immortal.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
But
Tricked you.
there may be a way to get him to come back. It depends on how you guys want to proceed. He was such a vital character to moving the story along too. I liked him a lot. That sucks. That's the last thing I expected is like a death like that. Normally I pull my punches when people go down, but these big cats had to feel like a real threat, and they would have just keep killing till they killed you real good. Yeah, Thorndale, do you have any ideas? How do you get this guy to come back?
Short of a revivify spell, it's beyond my power to do anything like that.
Hmm.
Now, if I
Yeah.
wasn't playing the balanced mystic, I could, but unfortunately, they took that off.
They took that off the class?
Yeah, when it was rebalanced, mystics actually get revivify at a certain level, but when they rebalanced it, it took it off because it made it. It didn't even have a cost; like it was literally just something you could do for 7 side wounds.
Okay.
So I don't have it, unfortunately.
Well, what do you want to do with him? Do you want to I mean, I guess we can decide next time, but I guess think about it. Like, do you want to keep his body with you guys? Do you want to find a place to get him buried? To send his mortal remains off with his soul? Or look for a way to get him up, revive him, keep him with you. Like, there's a lot of ways you can go with it. You can carry his body with you. But something tells me that Noctua being a celestial sort of creature, his soul hasn't wandered far. He might return as a ghost. He became one with the stars temporarily here.
I was in my starry form when I died.
Were you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you just see all the stars begin to fade, and he returns to his normal bird-like shape. The stars go out on his soul.
I think we should collect him and give him a proper send off. At least.
I agree. Fought bravely,
Okay,
friends.
so anybody have a bag? Something? Roll up.
God.
Maybe a
I
little
love the way.
shoebox?
I just love the way that you worded it. You're like, we should give him a proper send off. Does anyone have a bag? That was perfect. That was
That's
awesome.
wrong.
Okay, so I searched the camp looking for something to put him in.
Yeah, there's nothing like that here.
I thought you find a giant shoebox.
There's a broken crate you could use over here.
Thorndale will take his common clothes and kind of like use them to wrap him.
Like a shroud
Yeah.
type of, yeah.
He'll take clothes out of his bag and make like
Wow.
a little makeshift shroud.
He just looks like he's sleeping.
He does. Pantheras keeps sniffing him like he's food now. You have to get Pantheras off of him. He's gonna eat the bird.
Can I'll just snap him out of existence.
If you guys want to try and get him resurrect, all right, what do the rules say about death? Like, so certain spells can be cast on characters X amount of days later before the body deteriorates, right? Resurrection, I believe, is one of them, right?
Yeah, Resurrection's reincarnate, which I have, is 10 days.
Is it? Resurrection says,
Where's
You touch a dead creature that has been dead for no more than a century.
Yeah, resurrection is, but isn't resurrection like pretty expensive?
It's level 7.
Yeah.
First, what level spells do you have up to?
Me, I have 7th level spell.
So in this world, in this campaign right now, you may find someone with the power of resurrection. You'd have
Yeah,
to
I
go
mean,
on a
Ray's dead
quest to
is
find
5th
them, though.
level. Ray's dead is 5th level in his 10 days. If they knew somebody who had 5th level spells,
Right.
so that's a 9th level.
We kind of do. It depends on how you want to roll. Where is Cav at?
Who are you thinking of?
Cav, Princess character. Didn't he just go back to base, or are you playing it like he just left completely?
I'd say he could be at Fort Kenny. Yeah.
We need to make our way back to Fort Kenny.
Yeah. Cav is still technically like in the story. Like he's basically an NPC at this point. Yep. He's retired, but yeah, Cav's a powerful cleric.
Yeah, Thorndale will kind of like look around and he'll finish wrapping him up and he'll say to everyone else, "We need to get him to Cav quick."
Yeah. Yeah, you can use Cav has like every goddamn healing spell. He's got fucking heal, which is massive healing, and then he does have he has to have raised dead. Yeah, there it is. It's not prepared right now, but he could easily get that prepared within, a long rest. So, yeah, there it is off of Cav's sheet. 10. You got 10 days for the body's gone before it's too deteriorated that his soul can't return to it. I guess is the way to say it. So,
Avi just asked what's today's date. Does anybody know?
yeah, I don't know. I haven't been keeping track of days exactly, and not in this campaign anyway. But think of it more like X amount of long rest away, close to 10 of them. In fact, it is 10. Could only take up to 10 long rests before he won't be able to come back.
Fuck, we have a long way to go too. Oh man, I hope we make it.
Andy, you're good with that? Like letting them tote your body around, or do you want his soul to just be departed? You don't really get to choose because your character ain't here. So,
Yeah, that's. I mean, I like. I don't want to. I'm okay with rolling a new character, but if there's a path to saving it,
I'm not gonna force you to roll a new character. Not in a campaign like this where it's such a high magic campaign, So,
but yeah, I mean, we can see if we make it, or see if they make it.
good thing you found that diamond.
Yeah.
You might have to just outright spend the diamond. I don't think you're going to find a jewelry exchange which will be able to break it down.
But
Maybe
we might
with
be able to find somebody who would use it.
if anyone has skill in jewel craft, they could break that diamond down into 5 smaller diamonds. Because I think it's a diamond worth only 500 gold pieces.
Yeah, can that? Didn't we find a 500 gold piece gem with the 500? Probably not for a raise.
Yeah, I would say you need the diamond for that.
Because spells almost always just use diamond.
I know, it's kind of silly. I don't know why they make it diamond. Because, like, if you're rolling off of a table, you have just as much chance to get a diamond worth 500 as opposed to a ruby or whatever.
But
so there you go. There's a path to getting him back there for you guys. And we'll find out in probably like 2 or 3 weeks, maybe. Because we're playing the one shot next week,
Okay.
right, guys? Is that the plan, Nathan?
Yeah, I can have it ready next week.
All right. Yeah, it'll give us like a little bit of a break from this. Yeah. So Thorndale has an injury. Gorvok has an injury. Yeah, you guys are banged up after that fight. I knew this would be a brutal fight. That's kind of what it's supposed to be, your boss fight, really. So, cool. All right, I think that's enough of playing tonight. What do you guys think?